Hello everyone, I'm Alex and today I'm talking about the simple present. I decided to shoot this video to help my students to do homework, to do well at the tests, and the most important, to learn English effectively. So without further ado, let's get started. The simple present affirmative statements. So for the subject pronouns I, you, we, you, they, we're gonna use the base form of the verb. For example, I work every day. You work every day. We work every day, and so on. Let's take a look here. This is a little bit different. As you can see, for the third person, he, she, it. Okay? You must add s to the verb, to the base form of the verb. So he works every day. She works every day. It works every day. We use the simple present to talk about habits or routines, schedules, and facts. For example, I exercise every day. She starts work at 8. It rains a lot in April. As I said, add s to the verb for he, she, it. And singular subjects. He drives to work. She works in an office. The bank opens at 9 a.m. Do not put be in front of another verb in the simple present. He works at the bank, but he is work at a bank is wrong. As you can see, there is the verb to be here and another verb here. Let's do some exercise to practice what we have just learned. So we have to circle or underline the right word here. For example, he study or studies ants. What do you think? The correct form is studies. He studies ants. A salesperson sells products for the company. Well, a salesperson can be he or she. So he or she sells products for a company. Okay? You and Anita work or works on weekends. What do you think? You and Anita can be replaced by the subject pronoun they. So they work on weekends. Nurses help or helps people. What do you think? Nurses can be replaced by they. So they help people. We write or write science books. What do you think? We write science books. Our office closes or closes at 7 p.m. We can replace office for it by it. So it closes at 7 p.m. Okay, now let's see the simple present negative statements. We must use this auxiliary do plus not, or we can use the contract form don't. So for those subjects, you use do not or don't. I don't work. You don't work. We don't work, and so on. For the third person again, for the third person, he, she, it, we use does plus not or doesn't. He doesn't work. She doesn't work. It doesn't work. Okay? So be careful. In negative statements with does not or doesn't, do not add s to the base form of the verb. For example, she doesn't exercise every day is wrong. When you put in the negative form, you cut the s. Okay, so she doesn't exercise every day. Now let's practice a little bit. Circle doesn't or don't to complete each sentence. What do you think? Astronauts doesn't or don't work all day on Saturday. Astronauts are they can be replaced by they, so they don't work all day on Saturday. An astronaut and just one, as you can see, all right? He or she doesn't have the same schedule every day. We doesn't or don't work on weekends. We don't work. I doesn't or I don't. I don't work in an office.